I don't know.
Can you think?
I feel like a pair of shoes would be pissed it was a pair of shoes.
Do you think your shoes are pissed that they're a pair of shoes?
I think probably, yeah, because you fucking step on them all day. Probably happy they're being worn, I guess. Don't be like in profound thought about if my shoes or pieces of clothing are happy or upset that I'm taking care of them or not. I think they just are.
That's very similar to what you said about your style.
Yeah.
It just is.
I wear what I wear so often to the sense of that everything that I wear just feels normal to me. It's just who I am. So, in short, I guess I feel like myself. Doc Martens are a great shoe to wear when you're drunk. In the sense of that, I think they're great for balance. I think that you feel on top of the world while you're wearing Doc Martens and intoxicated. I think Doc Martens lend themselves to have a sense of aura. There's this word in Spanish that basically translates to like a false sense of kingship. Fanfaron, which basically is like something you would use to describe someone that's like a high beast or like present themselves to be something that they're not. But I feel like when you wear Docs, you have that sense, but it's like an earned sense in the sense of like, yeah, this shoe sucks to wear in. Like this is like the hardest shoe to break in realistically. It's gotta be up there because they're so tough. The Chelsea boots suck to break in. But once you break them in, it's like the most comfortable shoe you have. You have like that sense of accomplishment, like, oh, I molded this shoe to myself. So you kind of earned feeling comfortable in your Docs. Birkenstocks and Doc Martens are two sides of the same coin.
What do Birkenstocks represent to you?
I low-key don't know. They represent to me like the antithesis of a Doc Marten.
What do Doc Martens represent?
I low-key, like, I would say in a very broad sense, kind of that like political leftness, that niche subculture, that punk, that kind of punk aesthetic, that kind of like anti-authoritarian, like anti-popular culture kind of sense. I think Birkenstocks are like the most generic shoe someone can wear. I think they're so boring, they're so overplayed, they're so like conformist, for lack of a better word. And that sounds so pretentious to say, but I just think it is. If I go out there and I find a pair of Birkenstocks that I really, really like, I like them because it means that they are similar to something that I already like within myself, to where if I wear that pair of Birkenstocks, I'll feel normal.
If everyone started wearing Doc Martens tomorrow, would they lose meaning?
I would still wear them. They wouldn't lose meaning to me. I think that, to me, they mean something. I can't describe what that is, but they are part of what I do and what I am in some semblance of the word. So I wouldn't stop wearing them now.
Does knowing about the lace code that we spoke about earlier change how you see Doc Martens?
No. They've always really been political to me. Just because they were used by neo-Nazis doesn't mean that changes to what they mean to me now as like a leftist symbol.
Do you feel like you're more empowered as a leftist, if you would call yourself that, because neo-Nazis used to wear that shoe?
Yeah. Honestly, I would say so, yeah. They won the culture battle. No one thinks about them as being a neo-Nazi shoe now as much as you would think about them being like a leftist shoe. I think that the winner wrote history, and I think they're a leftist shoe now.
So what would Doc Martens mean in a place like, let's say, in the southern United States?
It means whatever those people choose for it to be. Because the meaning behind the shoe, the meaning behind any article of clothing, to me, is God and from the people that choose to wear the shoe, and not the shoe themselves. So let's say Doc Martens were meant to be like a hiking shoe for whatever reason, right? But everyone uses them as like a surfing shoe. Let's just say random example, right? Then they are a surfing shoe, not a hiking shoe.